Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. This movie's kind of a mixed bag for me. I still really like it, but it's definitely a lot more childish than the first one. After the release of the first Ninja Turtles movie, many parents were upset at all the violence and swearing in it, and a lot of them felt the movie wasn't really good for kids. So that meant that in its sequel, they cut out all the cursing and the violence is toned down significantly. Rather than using their usual weapons, the turtles stick primarily to using their fist and using toys that you could find around the house. In fact, the only one that really uses their weapons is Donatello, mainly because he's just using a stick to hit people. Along with getting rid of their weapons, the movie also got rid of the dark and gritty atmosphere set up in the first movie. Everything is a lot more colorful and brighter here. They even changed the color of their mask to make them brighter colors. So yes, this movie is more targeted at kids, rather than being targeted at both kids and adults, as I felt the first film was. Gone with also were all the themes of family and the feeling of rejection that sort of made the first film grounded. In fact, there aren't really any themes to speak of in this film, which isn't really bad considering that the film is more pandered at kids than the first film was. The plot goes as follows. The Turtles have taken residency in April's home due to the events of the first film, leaving them homeless. They're very relaxed, as they feel they don't have anything to worry about considering in the last film they defeated the Foot and killed Shredder. Followed by this, we find out that the Shredder really isn't dead, and a small portion of the Foot aren't in jail, and have gone into hiding in the local dump. Shredder then decides that he wants to get his hands on the mutagen that was used on the Turtles to create mutants of his own to combat them, because he feels that his ninjas are no use against them, because they've already fought the Turtles and failed. Which explains why he's still trying to recruit teens to join the Foot Clan. From there, he gets his hands on the mutagen and creates the mutants Toka and Razar, and it's up to the Turtles to stop them and defeat the Shredder once more. Now you're probably thinking that I forgot to include what the Secret of the Ooze was in the plot synopsis, but the truth is, the writers sort of forgot to include it in the actual movie. But yeah, like I said before, this movie is more for kids than the first movie was, and pretty much leaves out any and all story just to make a fun, mindless action movie for kids. Now, it may sound like I'm being very critical of this movie, but the truth is, I'm really not. I still really enjoyed the crap out of this movie. Sure, it's not as good as the first movie, and it's more childish, but that doesn't make it less entertaining. When I was a kid, I watched this movie a lot, and I still remember just having a blast with the movie. So I guess that just goes to show that this movie did its job of keeping kids entertained, and it does it pretty well. And the movie isn't too childish to the point where if you're an adult watching this, you'll want to blow your brains out. Other than that, there's not really much to say about this one. It's meant to be a fun movie for kids, and I think it succeeds in that area. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.